Hello, everybody. I have a book haul today. I went to the Meigs County Library book sale. It started yesterday. We didn't get to go yesterday because of work. We didn't get home from work until almost 11 o'clock. So, yeah, it was late day. Here's part of the books. We got 30 total. I'm trying to get these in some sort of order here. I got this little stack and then a box. So lots of goodies. And a variety of different types of books. So there's that. Let's see if I can find a spot to set everything. Okay. Let's see. I did pick up some Sue Grafton novels. I got T is for Trespass. N is for Noose. And I think there's another one in here. Where did it go? I thought I picked up a third one. Yeah, H is for Homicide. So there's those. I couldn't remember which ones I already had, so I just picked up whatever they had. I picked up 2 of the Diane Mott Davidson. Is it Goldie Bear? Is that the name of the Goldie mysteries? I got Sticks and Scones. Let me hold it back far enough so you can actually see the cover. And Crunch Time. I've read a couple, like the first 2, maybe 3 of the series. It's all right. I picked up Key Lime Murder from Joanne Fluke. I have read, I think, all, but maybe not the last one, the newest one. I think I've read all of them, though. And I'm right now just trying to remember which ones I need to fill in to put on my bookshelf. Because since there's recipes in here, I put them on my cookbook shelf. Speaking of cookbooks, I did pick up a couple. Master Your Metabolism Cookbook. The Best of the Best by Food and Wine. The best recipes from the 25 best cookbooks of the year. Does it say what year? From the best 25 cookbooks of the year chosen by editors of Food and Wine magazine. But what year? 2005 is copyright date, so from way back then. And here's one called Your Chicken is Cooked. 125 time-saving recipes featuring rotisserie chicken. Here's one on Christmas customs. Natural trimmings. Discover the origins of Christmas traditions and learn to create them anew. I like Christmas books. And you'll see a few more coming up. Here's one on tie-dyeing and batik. I'm a big fan of tie-dye. What else do I have? A little bit of this, that, and the other. I got Jeff Foxworthy and George Carlin. Because I like a little bit of humor every so often. I listened to one recently. It was a Dave Barry one. And it was fun. I like Dave Barry quite a bit. Let's see. What else do I have? This one, The Alphabet Killer, is the true story of the double initial murders. It didn't sound familiar, so I picked it up. I like true crime. I like mysteries, so I figured, why not? This one's called Cat Out of Hell by the author of Eats, Shoots, and Leaves. So I thought I would take a look at it. Has something to do with the librarian. This one's called Taste of the Night by R.L. Stine. Oh, darn. It's a book 2 of a series. Now I'm going to have to track down the first book. Book 2 of the Dangerous Girl series. I've read some of the Goosebumps stuff. I've read some of the Fear Street stuff. I was in my 20s when, Goosebumps was a thing. So here's one of the Elm Creek Quilts books. The Runaway Quilt by Jennifer Chiavarini. I think is how you say it. I read a couple out of that series, just random ones, and I've enjoyed them. Nancy Drew Files, Smile and Say Murder. One of the bazillion different variations of the Nancy Drew series. Here's a Lois Lowry book, The Silent Boy. I remember liking Lois Lowry when I was a kid. Let's see, what do we got here? We got the Darwin Awards. I like watching videos and stuff about the Darwin Awards, so I thought, yeah, I'll pick that up because it sounded fun. My son picked this one up called Cat Be Good, a foolproof guide for the complete care and training of your cat. We don't currently have a cat, but I think he's trying to give me a hint there that he wants a cat, or he wants his cat back. This one's Christmas Stories for the Heart. Kind of an inspirational, I'm guessing going to be along the lines of a Chicken Soup for the Soul kind of book. We have Christmas Dreams and An Old-Fashioned Christmas. Like I said, I like Christmas stories. These are, okay, here, there we go. Inspirational romances. What else do I have? I have Kipling, a selection of his stories and poems by John Beecroft. So why isn't it by Kipling if they're his books? I don't know. This is volume 2. Contains Kipling short stories, poems, and his revealing autobiography. So I'm going to guess that this Beecroft is probably the editor. I don't know. So since that's a classic, I also picked up House of Mirth by Edith Wharton, another classic, and Death of a Salesman by Arthur Miller. So that's the classics I found. We're down to 3 more. This one is called The Wanderer by Sharon Creech. She won the Newbery Medal for Walk 2 Moons, which I recently read. And this one is a Newbery Honor book, or at least it has the sticker for it. And I'll be doing Newbery November again, so I thought, yeah, I'll go ahead and start picking a few books up for that. This one is Undead and Uneasy by Mary Janice Davidson. Apparently it's number 7 in the Undead series. I've read only the first 4, I think. 3 or 4. They're funny. I enjoy them. And then I picked up one called The Rock and Roll Exterminator, a hip and happening guide to getting rid of rats, mice, bugs, and other annoying creatures. Hopefully, this will help me with my mice situation. Because, you know, I'm getting tired of the FMs. Anyway, that's the 30 books that we picked up today at the book sale. Nice variety of things. It was pretty well picked over. They didn't have a whole lot of books left by the time we got there. But that was fine because I'm running out of places to put books. So, you know, it was okay that they didn't have a whole lot. I was able to find a few things. And it was more so I could give a donation to the library. So, that was alright. Let's get some of these back in the box. My next book to read is, and I'm going to listen to it tonight actually, We Free Men, which is the first of the Tiffany Aching sub-series of the Discworld novels by Terry Pratchett. I'm taking part in something called Tower Teams from one of the groups on Goodreads. Usually I'm talking about the AMP group, and this is a different group. This is Nothing But Reading Challenges, NBRC. And they do Tower Teams pretty much once a year, and it's so much fun. And this year the theme is based on the Terry Pratchett Discworld series, which we don't have to read those books, but we get bonus points if we do. And I've been wanting to read more of them anyway, because the couple I have read previously, I really enjoyed. So that's my big haul. Wow, I talked awfully fast during that, didn't I? Anyway, that's what I've got. I've got a couple more Terry Pratchett's to read. I've got one more of the, is it Moose Valley? Moose something. Moose Valley? Moose Springs. Moose Springs series. This is book 2. I read book 3 first, because it's the one that came in first. And then I read book 1. Oh my God, I haven't laughed so hard and I don't know how long. Book 1 is the tourist attraction. And it focuses on, and I just completely blanked on the character names. The barkeeper and a tourist that comes to town, and the guy doesn't like tourists and ends up, they become an item. Book 3 has one of the characters that's been in book 1. I'm going to guess he's probably in book 2 as well. But he meets this movie star turned director who's trying to film like a public service kind of documentary thing for the tourism board. And they end up getting together, obviously. This one is Lana and Rick. Rick owns the pool hall, and Lana is with a real estate development company that just bought the resort in town and is going to convert it to condos and trying to get people to come to Moose Springs. Of course, the residents are going, no, 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 no. And she's like, but it'll do all these things for the town. And they're like, no, 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 no. So this will be pretty good too, I'm sure. Does it tell the names of? Because I am blanking on names. Okay, well, this sentence just caught my attention. The penis was causing problems, as penises tended to do. Yeah, and that's on page 1. Oh, what the heck are their names? It wasn't Quinn. Quinn is a worker at the resort. Grass is a worker at the resort. Diego's a worker at the resort. So it's not any of those people. There's this whole thing about a moose that was having a love affair with a truck, and why can I not remember that character names? Easton is in book 3. He's the main male lead in book 3. Who? Don't know that name. I can't. Jake is the dog. I'm going to guess at some point we're going to get a book centered on Ashton, because they did a book on Easton, her twin brother. So it only seems fair that they'll do one on her. Okay, Graham is the male lead in book 1. Easton is the male lead in book 3. Rick is the male lead here in book 2. I have enjoyed these so much. Okay, Zoe is the female in book 1. And I want to say like River? Is that right? Is the female in book 3. This one is Lana and Rick. So anyway, great series. So much fun. Laugh all the way through it. The 2 books I've read so far, and I've read them completely out of order, and it doesn't make any difference. Except that, in book 3, we've already got Graham and Zoe and Rick and Lana as couples, but that's not that big a deal, They're good stories, There's plenty going on in them. This one with the moose stuff was so funny. And then in the third book, they did this whole mountain climbing thing, which, if you like suspense, there's a lot of suspense in that part. And that's not spoiling anything. I mean, that's like half the book, is they're on this mountain climbing thing because the woman wanted, the footage for her video. And and she was an experienced climber, so they went. But a lot of stuff happened, and it was really, really good. So if you're looking for a contemporary romance series, I recommend this one. It starts with the tourist attraction. Mistletoe and Mr. Right is book 2, and Enjoy the View is book 3. And they are by Sarah Morgenthaler. Yeah. Absolutely worth reading. I like them a lot. And I can't stop talking about them. I think I mentioned them in a previous video as well. So anyway, that's what's going on. This is today's book. I'm going to be reading We Free Men. They're these little tiny blue people. And apparently they climb a sheep at least the picture. That's what it looks like is going on. I'm going to guess they're about the size of Smurfs based on the illustration. But anyway, that's what's going on as far as books and reading and what have you. And I should be getting a Mango Spice Cafe here soon. I got an email saying it's been shipped. Hopefully it gets here while I'm here. I do have a couple more Terry Pratchett books coming. Some from the library. Some actually I had to buy because our library didn't have them. So I have 2 of those coming. They should be here on Monday, hopefully before I have to leave for work. Because otherwise they'll be sitting out until Thursday, and that just isn't good. I don't like it when I'm expecting stuff and it might arrive while we're gone. But anyway, yeah, that's the problem with traveling for work. I guess I'll cut it short, and remember to do all the YouTube things. Comment, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell icon if you want to be notified of future uploads. And I guess you can see me in the next video. Bye.